Good morning and welcome to Kandy, the last royal capital of Sri Lanka. Now I actually got here last night, but I came from Ella, so it took a very long time. Didn't get here till late. And I am staying in a homestay out of the city a little bit. So it's about a 45-minute walk to my first spot for today, which will be a viewpoint. But yeah, I am planning on seeing as much as I can in the time that we have. And oh, there's a cute doggy. It's two cute doggies. Yeah, I'm planning to see as much as I can in the time that I have, which is only one day. So come with me and see what we can see. And I have made it to the viewpoint. There are two Kandy viewpoints. One overlooks the town of Kandy, and this one looks around the outside of Kandy. I chose to do this one first because you can walk through a forest, and it was a quite nice walk. Saw some monkeys, lots of birds. Unfortunately, there are a lot of dogs that I'm not sure if they're wild or if they do have homes, but they just act wild. And they were like growling and barking, but I asked one of the locals if they bite. She said no, so we kept walking and now we are here. So you can see a lovely mountain range. Over here we have got a golden Buddha, got some white temples, and it is very pretty. It wasn't a hard walk, it was just all uphill, but it was all paved, so you can do it, or you can get a tuk-tuk. I don't think you would get a normal car up here though. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the view a little bit and then head into town to the next place. Okay, so my next stop is what is behind me. This is the Temple of the Tooth. Now this house is the left canine Buddha tooth, I believe, and it also has a lot of real elephant tusks. Now you can enter in and see the actual tooth, but there has to be, like, to get into the room where the tooth apparently is during the parade or procession, which happens twice in the morning, which I've already missed, or once in the evening. So I'm going to come back in the evening, hopefully, if I have time, because there's a lot to do today, so that we can do the procession, because you have to pay to get in, so I'm not going to pay to get in and then have to pay again later. So we're going to do that. But you can see it from the outside for free. I have filmed closer up, but you're not allowed past this wall here. Only the locals are allowed past the wall. But they are very, very strict with the dress code. So both men and women have to have shoulders, chest, back, stomach, all the way down to below the knees covered. And like, she was adjusting my sarong to make sure it was long enough, and yeah, they are very strict on it, both for both men and women. So keep that in mind if you do want to come here. It's a pretty temple, but I've seen a lot of temples recently, and I'm going to see a lot more because I'm going to Sigara next. So I'm trying to keep my expectations low, because I've been told they're going to get better as I move up the country. But this is a nice temple, and I do hope I have time to come back later, but we will see. But yeah, I also walked around the lake a little bit, went over there, which is the Queen's Bath. It was built for the Queen to bathe. The water in it was supposed to be like special somehow. But yeah, it's really good. I'm going to keep walking into town now and go to the Queen's Hotel and the Central Market. So let's walk there now and see what that's like. I have visited the Queen's Hotel, which is the other side of this lake here. You can't go in it, but you can if you're staying there, or there is apparently a little cafe in there, but it didn't look like very open and welcoming when I walked past, so I haven't gone in. And then I went to the Central Market, and it is a fully functioning, operating local market. So downstairs is all the food, meat, fish, veg, all of that, and then upstairs has more of the like linen and touristy bits. So I did buy a magnet there. You can get the magnets for 200 there. Everywhere else I've seen them, they've been like 3 or 4. So I got one from there. And now I'm just sat next to the lake. It's very pretty, however, everyone keeps walking past and looking at me. But I did buy my ticket for what I'm doing this evening. So this evening I'm going to do the cultural dance. So it's only in Kandy that they do the cultural dance still. Tickets range from 2,000 to 4,500 depending on which one you're going to. I'm going to Kandy Cultural Centre, and I pre-booked the ticket on like via WhatsApp. So she's given me a 10% discount, so I'll put the number in the comments for if you want to do it, and then it's only 1,800 to do it. So that is at 5, which means I don't have time to do the other thing that I wanted to do, which was visit the botanical gardens, because they're about a 20-minute drive out of town, and then they are very large from what I can understand, but very pretty. So if you have an extra day, I would recommend visiting them, because all I've heard is good reviews. But now I've got like an hour and a half probably until I need to head to the dance. So I'm going to chill here, then get some dinner, and then head there. So I'll see you at the dance. And so I am back in the room. It's actually the next day now, so I really enjoyed the cultural dance show. I'd highly recommend. I will put the link for both the place I watched it and the WhatsApp number you can message to reserve your tickets, because I would definitely say having the front seat was good, especially when it came to the end when they have a little fire show, as it's literally right in front of you. So yeah, and that was less than £5. It was 1,800 if you reserved via WhatsApp. Highly recommend. Afterwards I was going to head to the temple, however it started raining, and I mean like raining, so I tried to wait so I could get there, but no, it didn't stop. So I ran back to my hotel, and that was the end of my time in Kandy. I would spend 2 days there, not 1 if you have time, so you can go and visit the botanical gardens, and there was the other viewpoint that I never had a chance to do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.